Patrick Beverley, welcome to the film room.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Love film room.
It all starts with Chicago for you. I think it's interesting that when you get introduced here at Target Center, you don't say Arkansas, you say Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
What does Chicago mean to you?
Obviously, you know, born and raised there, but like kind of made me. You know, the grit that I play with, the passion I play with, that's all from Chicago. My attitude, the way I carry myself, the way I took the hard route to get here, but you know, everything that I breathe is all Chicago.
When I think of Chicago, I think of toughness.
Yeah.
I think of guard play. Chicago point guards: Isaiah Thomas, Mo Cheeks, Tim Hardaway, Derrick Rose, Doc Rivers, Ricky Green, Patrick Beverley. You leave John Marshall, you go to Arkansas for 2 years, you're SEC Rookie of the Year, Freshman of the Year. You go to the Ukraine after 2 years at Arkansas, and then you get drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers. Your rights are traded to Miami. And this is something I had no idea about, Patrick. I didn't know that you went to training camp with the Miami Heat.
Oh.
What was that like with, like, LeBron first went to Miami, you're there in training camp. You actually played great in training camp as well, but what was that experience like for you?
It was great. You know, and people really think when they see me and LeBron that we have this type of enemy relationship when it's really the opposite. He's gave me the blueprint and how to last in this league. You know, when it comes to my success story, I've learned a lot, and a lot comes from, you know, the blueprint that he set for me. You
know, one of the things that I thought was super interesting was your relationship with Will Bynum.
Yeah.
Because Will Bynum, who's also a Chicago legend, went to Crane.
Yeah.
You know, he was a tough, hard-nosed player in the NBA, great player with the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
And what was the advice that Will Bynum gave you that kind of changed your career arc?
He told me that I needed to learn how to run a team. And at that time, I was, you know, playing a lot of two-guard. I need to run a team and, you know, kind of refocus my mind on defense. You know, I wasn't never considered a defensive guy. You know, so when I came to the NBA, you know, with the best player, the best league in the world with the best players, I had to get a new trait. So I had to master a whole new trait, which is on the defensive end.
Here's an example of you avoiding the screen. So Shai's coming up, screen's gonna happen, and you avoid the screen. You don't allow yourself to be screened. And the defensive concept now, what Minnesota's doing in terms of protecting the paint and collapsing and help each other out. This is something that didn't happen last year. And some of it's concept, but also some of it is player driven. And so Cat's there for you. You see everybody's in. You've got Ant in. You've got Jalen in. You got everybody collapsing, and you veer back and get that steal. Is that scouting report driven? Is that just you understanding the angles and knowing what's going to happen next? Yeah, the anticipation of that?
I think from the beginning, I always like to disappear. Like, and I feel like once, and a lot of guards probably don't even know this, but once you disappear, you can't, like, no one can screen you. Now the screening angle has to be a little higher, it might be a little lower, or a guy might be trying to find you to screen you, but anytime someone's dribbling and coming off pick and roll, I like to get all the way behind them, like almost disappear. So now you can't even screen me. So now I'm to a point where I'm already going straight downhill right now at my defender. He's coming this way, I'm just basically meeting him. And I see Ant. I know Ant go help and try to take that away, and I know Shai personally, so he not go try to throw that pass, not with Vanderbilt right there. So, you know, this is an easy read, get right to the corner, just I got to have good hands.
6 seconds remaining. James, step back, knocked out of his hands.
What was going through your head on this situation?
I'm trying to see, I know he's not going to go left that way because Kawhi is that way, and I know that. Caruso kind of helped the play a little bit. I mean, if he was to cut through, maybe LeBron gets that off Trez, but he comes and set a screen. And when he sets that screen, inside my eyes light up. Because now I don't have to guard LeBron for a two-pointer. You know, him putting his body on me, you know that 6'9", 6'8", all that muscle trying to put on me. So this play, I remember, like, I faked him with the low swipe to make him pick up the ball, then I low swiped it again. So people, I don't know, it's like when I talk about defensive possession, that's like if Steph Curry was to do a between the legs, step back, pound, step back.
Back out to James, Beverley all over him.
I see LeBron coming out. I see him want to sweep and go to his right. So I do a fake low swipe block so he can pick it up. And once he pick it up, I count. I'm like, I got you.
You sure did. You got it right off his hand.
Right.
And so that's you understanding time and score, though, too. Like, you understanding it's a three-point game. You know what LeBron wants to do.
Yeah.
He's not going to dribble inside the arc at that point. He wants that three ball. and you just timed him up.
Yeah.
I got clips for days, Patrick.
I love it.
What I really want to say is that we are so blessed to have you here in Minnesota.
Man, I appreciate it.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Man,
You've been
my
a great
dog.
addition, man.
Always, man.
It was great. It was great.
Love it here, bro.
Thank
love
you,
it here.
Pat.
Thank you, guys.